Okay, that's cool. Well, I'm very lucky here today to be with Control the Storm.
Thank you very much.
Played earlier today on the New Blood stage, and also I'm taking part in the TBFM Factor on this Sunday. So this will be a band from Leaf and Both. I believe you went down the storm this morning, didn't you?
We controlled it. We controlled that storm.
So how was it?
It was really good, amazing feeling. Like the best gig we've done. The atmosphere and the people there was amazing. Yeah,
Brilliant.
definitely.
So how did you get to be here at BloodStock?
We originally entered the Metal to the Masses competition in both Bristol and Reading. We got through to the final in Bristol, set Privation, kicked our asses, and then we won the Reading one, with also in Coma as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So it was a bit, you felt really disappointed at the Bristol one then?
No.
Oh no, they certainly deserved it, man.
Yeah.
We were happy for them to win.
Definitely.
They were brilliant.
I think out of all of the bands on the Bristol one, Set Privation went there and they did exactly what they needed to do. We had a few gremlins on stage, we had some trouble with the guitar amp, and my keyboard wasn't working properly, and we couldn't really stretch our legs, and that came across. So we made sure that when we did the Reading one 2 days later, we actually showed them what we were all about, and I think it paid off. Right?
We definitely did, I think.
Yeah.
You went and kicked ass, basically.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Brilliant.
Definitely. I mean, if we hadn't have done, we wouldn't have been here. So,
Of course.
So what's next? When you leave here, what are you going to do next?
Beer, and then probably record a mini album or maybe an album, hopefully by the end of the year.
got a full new rebrand and everything coming as well, new website.
Lots of new songs.
Yeah.
More merch.
A lot more
Be
merch.
good.
We've
Lot more
got
merch,
thongs, budgie smugglers,
Toenail clippers.
clippers, lighters, and a new calendar.
We're going to do a big and hairy version as well. So.
Big and hairy.
Brilliant. So have you recorded anything previously, or is this going to be your first?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got
we have.
demos.
We've got this. It's Control the Storm CD.
Sell it with your eyes.
You can buy this. You can buy it. It's on Big Cartel. BigCartel.com/Control the Storm. Price at £4. There's not many left. Limited edition. So limited in the fact that after BloodStock there probably won't be any left. So get your orders in now, ladies and gentlemen. 3 tracks on there. No Chance at All, which is the song we didn't get to play today.
Nope.
We got cut off a bit
We
early.
got cut off early. Twisted Truth and Day of Days. Oh, well, that's for you, by the way. There you go. So yeah, we're also on YouTube. Those 3 songs are on YouTube with little videos of us playing live.
So people can get to see you and hear you.
Yeah.
You'll figure out what we're all about. That's for sure.
That's fantastic. Well, I've probably heard a little bit of you already. But they're good. Anyway, this new album you're going to record, have you got any plans for how it's going to go?
Hard and fast.
Yeah. We've got a lot of new material coming in the.
I think we've got to redo those 3 songs again, get them properly recorded.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that was recorded a year or 2 ago, and
beginning of 2011.
Very open spot.
the songs have really developed since then. We need to do them again.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we're looking at the possibility of getting Andy Sneap to mix it. If we can get it recorded well enough, if he'll take us on with. I think he's the man who would do us enough justice to get what we want to put across to people well. So that's what we're going to be pushing for.
Yeah, and if we can save the pennies.
And if we can save the money.
Yeah.
So buy our
Sell
CDs.
kidneys and stuff. I mean, on this one, we want to go on the back of this, and we don't want to be in a position where we stall. We don't make the best that we can with the album. So even if it does mean that we have to, pay to get somebody like Mr. Sneap to do the mix and everything else, then so be it. It's probably something that if we think the songs are strong enough, which obviously if we're going to put them on an album we think they are, then why not pay the extra to get it done?
Exactly.
So, but time will see. Time will tell. The next 6 months are going to be really crucial for us, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're booking loads of gigs. A lot, and I think pushing the fact that we've done BloodStock now, it's been really good for us. A lot more people are talking to us on our level and saying, "Yeah, we'll give you a shot." and that's something that BloodStock's really good at. You know, it's giving people the opportunity to further their careers. A foot in the door is something that doesn't come along every day, so if you can get that door ajar, then I think the only thing we can do is just push our way through it now.
And especially for a band like us, where the kind of female-fronted metal isn't really taken too seriously in the UK. Despite the fact there are some absolutely awesome bands coming out of the UK that do just that.
Indeed.
It seems that promoters aren't willing to kind of take a punt and book them. Yeah. So
it's growing. I mean, there are a few, as you say, out there. There's BloodStock. Is here today doing interviews. She's actually interviewing, so
awesome.
It might be worth trying to get some more.
I think we definitely will. I think so.
And
down our way.
I think it is growing.
Yeah.
We'll get there. I mean, it's been difficult for female metal bands, as you say, to get going. But I think they're more Europe-based, when they're appreciated.
Yeah.
I'm going to cheaply jump in and ask this one. Actually, you've got the EP on CD. You've got CD.
Yeah.
Obviously, downloads sort of like the big thing. CDs dying out. Your album, CD or vinyl?
CD or vinyl? Now, see, like we hadn't had this conversation yet, but I'm glad you brought this up because I would love nothing more than to have a 12-inch vinyl.
That'd be nice.
With my name on it. Well, at least the full whack.
I think we could go for a CD and then a limited edition picture disc, maybe.
Indeed.
That would be good.
I think a lot of bands would probably.
I can just take the next one out on 8-track.
Yeah, top loader, can't
That's it, no one stopped that.
Yeah. No, I think the way things are going now, like people say the CD's dying out, and I'd hate to agree with that. I just think that the digital era, yeah, it's great, and a lot of bands are pushing forward, but I think people are peaking and then falling away too soon because of it, and a lot of people are relying on it, and I think the real fans don't want to download something. I think the real fans want something they can hold, and something that they can come up to the band at a gig and go, sign my CD, sign my vinyl, sign my poster, sign my underpants. But with downloads you can't do that. It's taking the passion out of it, and I think the more a band can offer in their hand will always be a lot more worth than anything else. Like downloads, yeah, it's a byproduct of the digital era, fine, but the old school stuff is going to be here for the remainder of time, and nobody's going to be able to download something when the bomb drops, but they'll be able to play their vinyl because somebody will have an old phonogram somewhere and it'll work, and that'll be good.
I'm coming back.
Well, yeah, I mean, you look at all the big metal labels and they still put out LPs, albeit in picture disc, but they'll still put out 7-inch singles and they still sell. People still buy them at gigs, so why the hell not?
I totally prefer to have a CD.
Yeah.
Totally
See on their vinyl player. Slow them down.
Yeah, I think it's nostalgia more than anything else, and that's something with live music I think that transfers more than anything ever will. Getting people online to download your stuff, I don't think that's really working hard for your craft. But getting people to come to gigs and buy stuff that they can actually hold in their hands is worth far more than anything else. And we're not gonna be one of these bands that just is solely online. You know, we want people to come and see us and enjoy us for who we are and what we do.
They're hard-earned cash.
Exactly.
So we got money to buy beer and stuff.
The keyboard player's got to eat. I'm hungry.
And that's a difficult thing for young bands, isn't it? Upcoming new bands
Yeah.
and things. Is trying to keep going because it's not a cheap industry.
I think
you have to fund it all yourself.
it's finding the balance between being able to do it and sacrificing your day-to-day life. And if you're willing to give up a lot, I think it'll pay dividends in the end. And a lot of younger bands think, oh, I don't really want to part with the money to do that, and I don't want to get merchandise, and I don't want to do this because it's hard work.
Put in the effort,
But you get what you put in at the end of the day, and I like to think that we're about to put in a hell of a lot of work over the next few months, and this has been one of our big paydays, and we can't thank everybody here enough for what we've done today.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I just had to give the gig, basically.
So are you here all weekend?
Yeah, definitely.
Till Monday, yeah.
So who do you really want to see this weekend?
Machine Head!
Testament for me. Testament
I
and
had
Niles.
Behemoth.
Behemoth, Nurgle's just there.
He was just there, wasn't he?
Literally just there.
Are you right?
No, I'm not.
I just seen Sepultura. They were pretty good.
You'll pass
Yeah, Sepultura again.
Yeah, Niall for me. Yeah.
I want to see Evil and then play with Ollie Drake's beard because it's cool.
And also, we also want to see our friends band as well in the New Blood stage from Ruin, Separation,
from Ruin.
Ball of
Yeah,
Stampede.
Ball of Stampede.
Ball of Stampede, yes, definitely. One of the best, if not the best, thrash metal bands this country's got to offer.
Oh, they're the new breed, definitely.
They really are. They've got something special, and they deserve everything they get.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you, and give you some of your time, and you can have a good party, I believe.
Hey,
Yes.
bye.